also came Slumdog Millionaire, which where we all were watching the Academy Awards, and we were so proud when you were standing there, and with those trophies, you also performing. What was that initially? Because you also performing. What was that? Was that a haze now in your memory? It just went off quickly. What do you remember from that day?
Uh, yeah, I think it's the whole trip. It was those 4 months of
Yeah,
initially going for those promotions, nominations, and then the real thing happening.
yeah,
Um, so it was not just a sudden one day thing. So a lot of things build up to that.
yeah.
Even
Right,
when I think now I'm standing on the stage and I think I get nervous that how did I speak that and how did it came, from where did it come? It's amazing to see all this stuff.
right.
But one thing which bothered me, like probably I should have that momentum which the music got, the movie got. I think we missed on cashing on it. Like the probably building a whole Indian band which could perform all over the world. Many ideas which I had, I couldn't execute.
And why is
Because
that?
that whole fever of India was there for at least 3-4 years.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Why do you think that happened?
because not everybody can do everything. I
Right.
think it should have been a lot of people should have ganged up and they should have done that. That whole fever of that movie and that aura. And it will come again. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah,
It
right.
was great momentum which we missed.
What do you see, when you meet these world legends, which you are also one, what do you see in them? Is there something in common, the passion for music, the love for it?
No, I like the way they express their thoughts in music.
Yeah,
I like the way they stand for. I mean, more than the music, what they stand for.
yeah,
For justice. So that's what I admire in you two,
it's
and the commitment for minute details and respect for music and respect for co-musicians.
right,
And my daughters are a part of it, Khadija and Raima.
right. Yeah, yeah,
So they were just almost first time on stage. I think almost first time on stage.
yeah.
They were respected like superstars, and I was like admiring the way they were.
Everybody was talking about them. Yeah, everybody was
Yeah,
talking about
so it was great. It was very gratifying. Yeah.
I just have two more questions. One is that, even when you were getting the Oscars, you dedicated to your mother and you spoke about her. Um, of course, everybody's mother plays a huge role in their life and their career. For the viewers who are listening, what do you want to tell them about your mom?
My mom or any mom, I will see. I think next to God, I feel like parents are the biggest asset we have. And it's not just because they brought us up. There's a spiritual connection
Right.
because we are a part of them. They
Yeah.
produced and created. And
Mhm.
so there is something which is unknown bond which is there. And we need to respect that. I know it's very old and boring, but this is
Not at all. Not at all, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is a fact. And then my mother is the same way. I think she, other than just the spiritual connection of being a mother, she guided me in my life. And she was financially helped me to build my studio. She sold all the jewels and all the stuff, and she believed, almost went to nothing to get all my things. So I respect her, and the humiliation which has gone in her life, and still how strong she was for her kids. All those things are definitely a testament for how great she is. She's now she's bedridden, but nurse is taking care of her, but still she talks and smiles. So
Right.
it's nice.
And you have made her so proud. The world is out
I
there.
don't know about that.
Everybody can see that, sir. My last question is, what does A.R. Rahman listen to? When you have an off day, when you have some time, what would you listen to?
I listen to playlists now. Like I like jazz, I like classical music, I like Indian classical music,
Right.
and mostly I like to listen to deeper songs, which
Right.
are, and your mind doesn't listen to music like music, unfortunately.
Right. Right.
Even people are doing the same thing. They're just trying to dissect things rather than just be at ease and listen to certain things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is sounding like that. This is sounding like that. This is instrument used, which is nice. But I think the only thing which makes you keep quiet and listen to is the deeper things like
Right.
classical music and Hindustani music and Carnatic music. And
Right. Lastly, are you excited that this Nat Geo episode of Mega Icons will go and show a side of you which people have actually not seen?
actually, I've not seen it.
You have not seen it? I have seen it.
My team has seen it, and I don't like to watch myself, so
Okay.
I'm going to let people watch, and I hope it inspires them.
Great. Mr. A.R. Rahman, always a pleasure talking to you. And please keep entertaining us just like you have always. Thank you so much for talking to NDTV.
Thank you.